And then we parted ways. We went as a team. We went in our direction, and this little old man went in his direction. And 2 weeks later, we found ourselves back in Santa Cruz, and we were on the homeward stretch. We were catching a flight out, and we had some spare time, so we were down in the square, very close to where we had seen this man before 2 weeks earlier. And we went into a store that we found that was open, and when we came out, sure enough, there he was standing right in front of us. And when our eyes met, he and I, his face immediately lit up, and he was so happy to see us. I'm not sure if it was because he thought he'll sell more blankets or because he was just genuinely happy to see a familiar face. And he reminded me at that moment that, oh yeah, I said I'll be back in 2 weeks, and this was not good because I was out of money. So I went and I talked with him for a while and shared with him that we had been in Bermejo and that we were missionaries with Baptist Church, and there was a connection there. He said, "Oh, Bermejo, that's where my rich brother lives in the sugar cane fields." And so we talked for a while about just things, and it was a really enriching time for me. And I never would have expected to be talking to a street vendor in Santa Cruz as a part of this mission trip. And it's really made me think about a couple of things. And I find that God is really speaking to me through this man and through my experience with him. And really there's two things that I'm thinking about. And the first one is it's kind of like the story of the prodigal son, how God pursues us. He wants the best for us. He shows us all of the good things that he has for us. He serenades us with beautiful music, and yet we go along our way looking at other things. And when we do finally acknowledge God, it's kind of like, wow, you're starting to annoy me. So maybe this will just keep you happy for a while, God. And so we do that, and then but later on, our eyes are going to meet his again, and doesn't he light up with joy when he sees us? And God is still refining that story in me. I don't really know where it's going to go, but it's obviously significant, and God's trying to tell me something.